Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're somewhere very exciting. We're at Chesterzoo because we became members recently and it's a really nice day out, so I thought I would kind of show you around if you've never been, show you what's here. One of the best zoos in the world, and I thought it would be an exciting day, and it's a lovely day, blue skies. Let's go. There's a nice big map as soon as you walk in, and the zoo is sectioned off into blue, green, yellow and pink, so it's really easy to follow, and they've also got timings of all the animal talks. There's one elephant just here. There's not many out today. Whoa. Oh, so they're kind of like colourblind a bit. They've got a treetop challenge here now at the zoo, where it used to be mini golf, if you know Chesterzoo. It's like a mini Go Ape for like small children, and it's £6.50 per child. It's treetop challenge, and then it's kind of like you're like hooked on and you go around the tops of the bars. I'm going to go into the back cave now. Hitesh has never been into the back cave because last time we came was around COVID time.
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
Are you?
Yeah. I thought it's fine.
So this is like the entrance to the back cave. It's really dark and you walk in and it's got all like nocturnal animals, I guess. I'm not really sure. This is a Turkish spiny mouse. All together, they're so cute. And some Barbary striped grass mouse. North Africa. Wow. How pretty are they? Oh, look at this one. Okay, so this is the bat enclosure. Through the efforts of the Mauritian Wildlife Foundation and partners such as Chesterzoo, the MFW were able to save the Rodriguez fruit bats from extinction, and there are now over 20,000 of them in 2022, as opposed to under 70 in the 1970s. But yeah, look, they're all hanging. Look, they replicate the moon up there on the building behind you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's just something about that outside. They reversed the day because they're nocturnal or something.
Yeah. Do you fly past your face through this tunnel? Which is quite quite funny. If one just went past my ear.
They are strange, aren't they?
Bats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tapirs are one of my favourite animals here. They're vulnerable. South America. Main threats. I think they're in here. Let's have a quick look. Yeah. Look, he's there. They're so big, aren't they?
I didn't expect them to be that big.
They have some different tapirs as well, near the bears at the back, the speckled bears. So we've kind of come, if you know the zoo, when you walk in, you go straight ahead to the monkeys, straight down the middle, and we've come straight to the back. So we are by the capybara at the moment. The bear is just over here. I normally go left at the zoo and work my way around, but we've just done this today. So we're going towards the back of the zoo where the islands are, which is the newest part of the zoo, where the tigers are, but the boat ride's closed today. That's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice weather for it as well.
I know. Hitesh has never done the little boat ride. The bear is normally in here somewhere. The speckled bear. So we just got a vanilla latte and a black coffee, and it was about £6.10 for two, and that's including the 10% membership discount. Welcome to the islands of Southeast Asia. So this is the newest part of the zoo that they've built to replicate Southeast Asia, obviously. So there's all the Asian animals here.
The hornbill was in the elephant bit as well.
Yeah, I think because they had a fire here a few years ago, and like the main bit burnt down, so I think they had to distribute the animals, and they've kept some of them where they put them, and they've not like moved them all back. This is the kind of like the start of the island journey. It's a really nice place to come to. Some spotted deer. Is that a dik-dik, the little one? I don't know if the little one's a dik-dik or a baby spotted deer.
I think just a baby spotted deer.
Is
Got spots
it?
on the side, yeah.
They're very sweet, aren't they? So I don't know if you can see on the video, but the very back of the zoo here, they are currently finishing off the lodges that they're building. I think it's supposed to open this year. And they're building the lodges like a safari lodge where you can stay over with the animals. So one lodge will be like a giraffe lodge, one lodge will be like a rhinoceros lodge, and then you can open your curtains and supposedly see them there, which will be quite nice, I suppose. It's going to be very expensive, but it'll be interesting to see what that looks like when it's finished.
They do that in Longley Park, don't they?
In Longley they do it, yeah. So we're just in the islands bit now, down at the back. It's always quieter up here in the winter because, well, I'm not 100%, but usually there's a food store around the side that's open, which is usually shut in the winter. And the boat ride is closed today. I don't know if that's just because of all of the storms they had yesterday. They've had to drain the river. But the boat ride is nice around here. The boat would normally come under this bridge. Oh no, this isn't the tigers just yet. This is the kangaroo.
Good fellows.
Yeah, it's such a strange kangaroo. Have a look.
Look at it.
I know. Look how long the tail is. And it can go out up there and go all outside. Okay, now this is the tigers. We're coming up to the tigers. Hopefully we'll see them because, like I said before, they're always hiding since they've redone this whole enclosure. So they have this whole bit here now, and then over that rock. So up there they can go over the rock, see at the top, and they can go over to the other side. So sometimes they usually just stay up on top of that rock. Sometimes they're in this den here. But I remember once we were on the boat ride and there was one by the fence up there just like roaring at the boats. Critically endangered. We'll walk around then.
That's a cool fact. They got a bit of white in their ears to make it look like they got it looking backwards, so they can't be approached from behind.
That is a good little fact. They're all the members. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go into the tiger bit now. See if we can spot one. Do you think we will?
What would you adopt?
A tiger or a lion, yeah. Or a giraffe. Giraffes are one of my favourites.
Sure, that's me towards the end of the day.
Okay then. Yeah, so they go up above here, across and down. Chesterzoo have a Living with Tigers project, which addresses habitat loss, illegal wildlife trade and human-wildlife conflict in Nepal. It teaches sustainable practices and alternative livelihoods, which help communities coexist with tigers. He is down, like literally there, but I don't think you can see him. The tapir, the other tapir, yeah. I can't remember what this one, the breed of this one compared to the other one.
Malayan.
This one's a Malayan tapir. Look how cute they are. They're so amazing. I love them. I think if I was an animal, I'd be a tapir. Sorry. Really like this section. This is where the sun bears are. And I believe the bears that are here, they rescued them. They saved them. So the two that are here, I think they were rescued together.
Wow.
Yeah. Sun bears. Yes, they were rescued from 2004.
Oh, but Millie was taken from a military general who was keeping her as a pet.
Oh my goodness. Look, they've got all the other side, that indoor bit and all of this.
That's so nice.
This is the monsoon forest. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? So it is nice in here. This is like the new indoor bit.
Very smart. Very smart.
Threats of hunting and habitat loss due to palm oil plantations is pushing these creatures to the brink of extinction. Chesterzoo are working with their partners in the field to ensure the survival of the species, and experts are carrying out research and providing education to local communities in order to save the orangutans in Southeast Asia. In 2019, Chester became the world's first sustainable palm oil city. Experts worked with restaurants, cafes, hotels, fast food outlets, schools and workplaces in the city to introduce sustainable palm oil policies into their supply chain. Orangutans are a critically endangered species, and they are actually one of our closest living relatives, and we share 97% of our DNA with them. You're mine. Little tiny crab.
They're called vampire crab.
Vampire crab. You can't spot the animal.
Giant walking leaf.
Giant walking leaf. Wow. No, that's some great camouflage, isn't it? Cinnamon frogs in here. A tentacled snake. Wow, it's so stiff. This is kind of like a replica of the monsoon rainforest, of a monsoon rainforest. It's really warm in here. And sometimes they have like the mist coming down as well. And then they have free flying birds in here. And then down here is like the tortoises, there's a crocodile or an alligator. The orangutans were just in that part. So it's a really nice part of the zoo, this section. Here's some of the birds they have free flying. They have some more monkeys down there as well. Kind of like the spider monkeys.
Ed, mommy monkey's giving baby monkey a cuddle, look. Oh, look.
It's not an alligator, it's a sundagarial. But you can see it's been there because look at the markings from the tail. I love this bit. You see right under and above.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Wow.
Over there, above the rock.
He's not here.
Oh,
See it?
yeah.
Like lying down.
Under-
Is underneath that photo.
Yeah. Wow. It's like, oh, this looks like a nice pond to swim in.
Yeah.
So many fish and crocodiles that aren't called crocodiles. Sundagario. I love the birds that are just roaming around in here. There's some orangutans down there. Such a lovely day, isn't it?
It's a great day.
That's so sweet. So I think even with the boat ride closed and the Asian food store closed, it's still worth coming down to the islands here in the zoo. The orangutans are one of the highlights down here, and you can always spot them. A shop down here as well, and a kids play area. I'm just waiting for Hitesh to come out of the toilet, and then we'll be on our way to the rest of the zoo. What I love about Chesterzoo is the information cards they've got everywhere, and it says and it explains who they're working with to prevent extinction for which species, and they do a lot of education seminars in the zoo and throughout their conservation organisations. So I feel like this is a really good positive that the zoo brings, especially for children, to kind of educate why some animals are going extinct and what they're doing to prevent that and help that. So this is inside the House of Sumatra shop in the islands. So they've got a selection of different teas and coffees that you can buy. They have some gin, monsoon forest gin, and some prices. They also do food and drink in here. Oh no, it's just drinks. They've got some like cakes and things in the fridge, but it's not Asian food, it's just drinks in here. And then they've got some gifts and an indoor seating, and they've got some homeware things across the back. So the lions are part of the European Endangered Species Breeding Programme. New enclosure is all the way down there. They're usually up here, but not today. I wonder if they're inside. That might be in the inside bit.
Biscuit. I expect you've got chocolate biscuit.
Just hiding. Hiding at the back. The lions at Chesterzoo are part of the European Endangered Species Breeding Programme, and the programme aims to conserve healthy populations of some of the world's most threatened species in Europe. Having healthy populations of Asiatic lions across Europe creates a wider gene pool, and these act as insurance populations should the species become extinct in the wild. There were once so many Asiatic lions on the planet that they roamed across northern Africa, Greece, Turkey and Asia, but today there are only about 350 left in the wild, and all of them live in India's Gir forest. So it's an Andean bear, not a speckled bear. There he is. Huh. What a cute little spot he's got. Quite quiet round here. And this is the Jaguar house. So this is the Jaguar house. Oh yes, no, I did know the bears were here because I think back when this was first open, they had the Jaguars in this section and that bit, and then a different Jaguar in the other section. But last time I came, the bear was in here, so he's outside today. So the bears have all this side of the Jaguar house, yeah. And then it's really cool because they've got sloths up here that are just climbing openly, and then they have a massive tank, which is cool. So the sloths are they just climb freely and they can go outside. There's one up there, but there's one in the tree there, Tash. Such a cool tank.
They're piranhas?
Yeah, they're piranhas, yeah.
Oh,
I think so.
they look like it.
I think it says that. I'm pretty sure they're piranhas. And then the sloths can go outside here. I think it's closed off today, probably the wind. They're piranhas, yeah. Well, wouldn't want to fall in there. And then this is the Jaguar bit in here. The lady said she's in here on the left somewhere. Oh yeah, she's the black one. Wonder if they still have, because they had a speckled one as well. They're so majestic. This is the chimp house.
Sorry, a warm hot dog. Look at that one counting us, counting money.
Chesterzoo are partnering with the Nigerian National Parks Service to protect and conserve chimpanzee habitats. Chimpanzees are critically endangered and they're under huge threat from humans destroying their habitats and hunting them for their meat. Groups are led by an alpha male who maintains order, and grooming is essential for bonding in chimp communities, much like handshakes in human interactions. This is the penguins. Always fun. They come right up to the glass. Humboldt penguins are a vulnerable species, and overfishing of anchovies is threatening the penguin survival. Numbers have decreased by around 85% in the last 40 years, and the population is still going down. Make sure the fish you buy is from sustainably managed stocks by checking the logo on the packaging. I love this section, it's so pretty. I love how you can do the underwater bit there, and then you can see the top up here. Got a couple of lookouts. They heard the gate. They heard the gate. They must think keepers are coming with food. I've never seen them before. How funny is he?
Bearded emperor.
There's a baby in there too. It's so sweet, but I don't think I can get it. It's hard with the reflection. The baby. Oh my goodness. Look at his little tongue. Look at his tongue. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I feel like David Attenborough. You can hear the birds,
Yeah.
outside. Wow. He is so sweet, isn't he?
It's very erratic.
We've completed 2 zones of the park. We've just had some lunch. We just sat by June's Pavilion, which is a place where you can get some food. They do pizza, burger, fish and chips, and there's a play area just across from there for the children. And now I think we're going to head down to the snow leopards and see those, because that's one of the new attractions I think for last year. And Hitesh hasn't seen them yet, so we'll go and have a look down there and see what else we can see. They've got a VR experience here now. which is £6.50 each, or 2 for £11. So they've got a few extra activities at the zoo, and they all seem to be £6.50 each. So you sit in a pod with a VR headset. Bit expensive, do you think?
Everything's £6.50.
Everything's £6.50, a bit expensive, I think. But I suppose if you're a member and you've like come for the day, you've made your money up by coming like a few times a year, then you won't necessarily mind spending a few extras when you're here.
Because on average a ticket per adult is about between £32 and £38 depending on off-peak or peak times.
Yeah.
And I think on the website they say like you can make your money back
In
about
3 or 4 visits,
yeah.
So it depends which way you look at it, really. Is the old house. They've turned it into a restaurant now. You have to book to eat there, which I've never done actually. It's been there for years now and I've never actually done it. And June's pavilion was there where the food station was, and this is George's shop. This is where the lions used to be, right in the middle.
I like the pub's crest, it's got animals on it.
Yeah, it's nice. So George's sweet shop, he was the founder of the zoo. George Mottershead. And June was his daughter. That's why it's called June's Pavilion. At the back here, behind the restaurant, is where the snow leopards are. So we're going to have a walk down there now and have a look at those. So the snow leopard, this is the new enclosure. See if we can spot one. There's usually one in this side and one in that side.
They'll be inside, aren't they?
Yeah.
Really well done.
Yeah.
You filming them?
Yeah. There's the restaurant now.
Is that the pub?
Yeah, that's the restaurant. Can we see the pandas?
Yeah. They're here?
Yeah. Love this little enclosure, it's so sweet. They're always in the trees, but today he is right up the top. Cheetahs are a vulnerable species, and farmers often blame them for livestock losses, and many resort to hunting, trapping or shooting them to protect their animals. Chesterzoo donated GPS collars to the foundation in Namibia, and the collars track movement and behaviour of the southern cheetahs. They found that they actually hardly ever kill livestock, so now the farmers have received regular updates from GPS collars on cheetah locations, allowing them to protect the livestock without harming them. So this is a cafe now as well. We're in the middle. We've just walked around from June's Pavilion and the restaurant is down there. And there's another play area in the middle there. And then there's a cafe there with drinks and ice cream. And we're heading to the old reptile house. I have no idea if it's still open. It's here. This is where like the kimono dragons and things used to be. But we can go and have a look. I thought I would show you. A few years ago they put this water play area in. I think they open it in the summer. But it's so good. All the kids take their shoes off and the water comes. You can like stop the water. It like spins round. It spins here. It flows through here. And in the summer this is packed. I love also looking around and just finding little things that people walk past, like this carving carved by Frank Triggs in 2004. I just think it's so sweet, all these little Easter eggs. I love it. Loads of stuff for kids though around here.
2-minute walk.
It's the old reptile house, Dragons in Danger. So this is where the kimono dragon is. Komodo dragons are an endangered species and they're the largest lizard on the planet and the oldest too. Chesterzoo are supporting work on Flores, the Indonesian island, to protect Komodo dragons and their habitat. And they are funding the first full-scale survey of Komodo dragons in Flores. Guys, we've just found the lemur walkthrough that I didn't think existed anymore, but it does. And I didn't even know this bit of the zoo existed, and I've been here loads of times. It's in the Madagascar bits. Oh my gosh, I did not know.
Yeah, the way for that door to close.
Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm so excited. I've never been in here. I didn't even know it existed. Oh my gosh. I think we're in with the lemurs.
Yeah, we are. We've just gone through the security gates.
Oh my gosh.
Past our feet and everything.
Walking about in here, yeah? Definitely one to come and try if you're at the zoo. They're all inside.
There you go.
These are the ringtail lemurs. We saw the white belted ruffled lemur on Lemur Island before.
And we've just seen.
Oh wow. That's so cool. We're into the tropical realm. So this has been here since I was a little girl. And I haven't been in for ages. Again, it's like the birds are kind of walking around your feet and stuff. There's a picture of me sat here with the waterfall behind me as a little girl. There used to be goldfish in here. And you can go upstairs now as well. I like it in here, do you?
Yeah, look at them.
Oh wow.
I thought that bird was fake then, it's actually real.
Oh yeah.
It's like watching them.
Yeah, there used to be goldfish in there when we were little. So I just wanted to kind of come here and show you what's inside, because there's so much to see here. You can spend a good half an hour in here, an hour, just in this part. There's so much to do at Chesterzoo. It's definitely worth it. And then the eye is in there, which I want to go and see. But so here they've got like frogs and tarantulas, all the creepy crawlies. And then I just want to see if the crocodiles are still around here.
The
Crocodiles. Oh, they're in the water. Tiny. Just there. Tiny, tiny croc. I don't think you can
Very
see.
camouflaged, isn't it?
Yeah. There he is. We go into the eye. These are the eyes if we don't see them. They're so creepy. And they're nocturnal, so I think it's dark in here. Okay. Okay. yeah, I don't reckon you're gonna be able to see anything in there. They're so creepy. But if you do come into the tropical realm, come and see the eyes. Look at the sun setting. It's been such a lovely day, guys, hasn't it?
Yeah, great day. Best day of the month, I reckon.
Oh, you look cute. Let me take a picture. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already.